Guys, customers are choosing NIO here in China. BMW, Mercedes, and Audi owners, they are completely convinced and swayed by NIO. These events have been extremely effective in converting them into NIO owners. Now, let's have a listen to what they have to say. This is absolutely incredible. Let's roll the clips. Let's go.
My name is Tang. You can call me Donna. I am an Audi TT owner. He's the president of the Economic Federation, Caneco. I am an owner of a BMW 5 Series and a Mercedes SLK. Tina, I drive a BMW 3 Series and a Tesla. I am Li Hao, and currently I drive an Audi 8. Are the batteries genuinely safe? Are these high-speed charging stations actually working? One concern of mine is the mileage, and the other is the charging convenience. The primary concern is the issue of charging.
But hasn't NIO installed over 2,000 battery exchange stations to boost the EV's growth?
Today is the first time we're test driving our NEO. We still need to understand it.
I should probably learn more about EVs. EVs that can battery swap should be much better.
I don't have to worry about the battery life anymore. Changing the battery should be quicker than refueling, perhaps even faster. The comfort of the ET7 is extraordinary. The acceleration is ridiculously good. There has been a significant improvement over my former car. The car's response speed and intelligence have increased a lot.
There are fewer buttons. Traditional gasoline vehicles feel more frustrating. After driving EVs, I am not quite used to gas cars.
Hello, Nomi. I'm here. Will it rain tomorrow? It's not going to rain. Beijing tomorrow, partly cloudy. First, I find the car very beautiful, and as a woman, I prioritize appearance. The assisted driving feature has saved us female car owners a lot of trouble. I like the looks, the power, and the driving mode. Compared to traditional gas cars, the advantages are particularly clear.
I want 7. The future NIO is here.
I'm here again suggesting things are high. In fact, what is the difference between the all-in-one machine and the oil truck? Personally, I am, because I am also a long-time user of oil trucks. Now there are also oil trucks, but the all-in-one is first chassis. The texture of the chassis is difficult to give you in the same level of oil trucks, air suspension plus CDC. And then there's a 4D chassis, because I want more than just administration. Because you look at the rear seat, including how the car feels when it drives. There are also some strong athletic attributes. For example, Liu Bei's body styling, and then the frameless doors. The whole feeling of being opened. It's more comfortable than the all-in-one between facelifts, because the body of the gun with its air suspension has been enlarged, then the chassis of the entire suspension. There is a more comfortable adjustment, so it drives, especially when it's over uneven roads. Indeed, the feeling is better and more comfortable. It was the vibration coming from inside the car, basically in the same class of models. It was relatively good, and this was my real experience. Otherwise, I wouldn't have decided to order an all-in-one so quickly. What is the reason for you to change from a petrol car to a tram? I actually felt their doubts. One is that tram of the ancient energy. Is it convenient to charge, including battery life in the future? While it can be charged, it is actually playing with battery swapping. And there are now more than 2,400 battery swap stations across the country. Including me, I live right around the perimeter. There are 3 or 4 battery swap stations around me, and our most advanced battery swap station now cancels 3 minutes for a battery. Sometimes I joke with them, my big brother, if your car is more than 60 liters of image, you refuel for 3 minutes and you finish adding, you have to wait in line sometimes for your refueling. Right, that all-in-one includes the entire design of the future. When the battery is changed, it can actually be completed in 3 minutes. The battery swap was successful. Brothers just want to change the future. Don't hesitate, you hurry up and change it. It's the same as changing the battery, and a battery can be replaced in 3 minutes. I'm mentally assertive. It has 3 battery options for battery life of 75 degrees, 100 degrees, and 150 degrees. Basically, they can do another 800 or 900 kilometers. The range of a single battery from a 150 degree battery, right? Do you have to charge it on the way? So we use 150 degrees when we run long distances. You can also use that. We usually use 75 degrees, and 100 degrees are sufficient. So the future of this battery, of its entire battery swapping system and its battery, this capacity as well as the cruising range, it's already completely satisfying to me. And all around me are everyone. Friends who have doubts about the battery life. The problem of anxiety is also my choice. The future is a very resolute choice. Future brands and all-in-one models. A very important reason is that there is no anxiety.
In case you were lost by the translation of the last clip, that was a BMW owner, also a Mercedes owner as well, and he's talking about why he chose to switch to a Neo ET7. And this was one of the recent events held in Beijing, and they've had many of these events all across China, and they have been hugely successful in targeting these customers and getting them to buy the car. And as you can tell within the translation, a lot of them have realized that, man, this car is just as convenient as the gas car, but much better than in so many aspects. And then the swap station is, of course, the game changer for them. And test driving the car, right, really helped them understand that, man, Neo is way better than Mercedes, BMW, and Audi in terms of their gasoline cars. And it's become apparent that this strategy that Neo is employing right now is seeing massive success all across China. And it's really helping boost sales. It's boosting sales. And this is not happening just exclusively in Beijing. It's all across China. So right now, what Neo's doing is absolutely working. It's a combination of Neo CEO doing live streams along with these video clips with him and Xiaomi CEO and other CEOs, and also the partnerships getting a lot of mainstream attention, because every time a car company joins the swap partnership, that's news. That's a news article that pops up on everybody's feed. And even if they didn't know about battery swapping and they see that Chery joined battery swapping network, and perhaps these people looking at the news, there may be a Chery automobile owner, and they see, oh, okay, so if the company is going in that direction, maybe I should check it out as well. So as people do more research, that's when they stumble across Neo. They realize how great it is. As long as they do further investigation, people that think battery swap is stupid, they only see it on the surface level. They gotta look much deeper to understand the true value. And it's happening. People are looking much deeper. And also, right now with the sub-brand, Onvo, it's just really beneficial that even if Neo is out of their budget, they can, go for an Onvo and still have the perks of battery swap. So this is what they're doing is working, all right? These live streams that the CEO is doing, video clips that the CEO is doing, all these events that Neo is doing, and then on top of that, these partnerships getting a lot of media attention. And of course, ultimately down the line, those partnerships will generate massive amounts of revenue for Neo as well. So right now, we're focusing on sales, and sales are fantastic. They've got so many orders. So 30,000 deliveries this month. Hopefully 20,000 should not be any problem. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.